You know the address?
Give me 1 second.
You'll want to change the number color. I'm not going to change the number color because my colors
Right.
and my rims are set for my paint.
Yeah, can you put up your link there? Sorry. As I'm trying to mess around with that OBS software to see if I could get it to record right. And it records the audio. I just need to get the video part down. Just try. The problem is that I'm on triples.
Mm-hmm.
So it's recording everything, all 3 screens. I just want to record 1 screen.
Well, doesn't Greg have triples?
Yeah, so I need to talk to him. Here we go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
I'm going to put Tifosi right here.
On that white panel?
Yeah, on the back quarter panel and also on the top of the back deck lid.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a spot here if you want to throw something else on there, like your
Like a link. Yeah,
league logo or something.
Or yeah.
And there's the front. Pretty slick looking. Couple more adjustments and it'll be ready.
Is that a bright red or is that like kind of a darker red?
That is literally the red that came right off of the iRacers podcast logo that's in the drive.
Oh, okay.
I captured those colors directly off of them.
Gotcha.
And the blue matches the iRacers Lounge logo exactly as well.
Nice. Can you go to the side again?
Yeah, it has. I hadn't put the logo on the second side yet, so yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
And you probably, I don't know which color you would want to go with the number. Red or blue.
Yeah. Probably the blue, I think. Like maybe a red outline.
Yeah.
No, looks good.
A couple of
Digging
adjustments here. So this is where I actually work on the stuff.
Nice.
I want to actually go here and I want to move this down. That should be more diligent.
What's that in? GIMP or?
Huh?
Is that GIMP?
Yeah. I should be more diligent about layering or labeling my labels, but
yeah, I gotta figure that stuff out. So I can put banners on it and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna run the A open here in about 15 minutes.
Ooh, I guess I should run it. Yeah, I'll run it with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in and do some practice. I think I'm gonna try a different right rear spring and see if that does anything different.
All right, cool. I'll kill the stream then and finish the work later. Actually, I don't want to finish this one thing that I have.
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
Gonna come run the A open with us?
A open? Wow. Where are you running?
Indy.
Ooh.
Fun track. Hopefully I join the same practice as you, Mason.
I mean, I just registered for it, so.
Yeah, I just registered for the race as well. That's what I mean.
You have a setup?
Yeah, we've been working on one. Mike, I listened to the podcast and the rhythm sounds just fine. The only thing you
Yeah,
might
you're in
do
my
if you
practice.
want to make the transitions a little bit more notable is always kind of, instead of just saying, okay, what's next, and say the guy's name, actually say what's next, and then kick it off to the person to go.
Yeah,
And that would be good.
it's just weird because there's like literally no gap between the stories. See, I wanted to shorten the gap, not remove it. So how do we do that?
That's what it's doing, is shortening the gap to whatever you
It's
set the
shortening it
seconds
to
amount.
nothing, though.
No, it's shortening it to 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds. It's
That's
shortening
not
it.
what I was here. That's not what I heard in several spots. But yeah, I don't know. I must have had something wrong.
There was are you talking about a couple places where the gap, where somebody talked right on top of another person,
No,
or just between stories?
just between stories. It's
Well,
very noticeable.
yeah, it's because that's the gap that everything has been compressed to. But if you put 10 seconds in there, or you put 3 seconds in there, it's going to turn it into 1.5 seconds everywhere. If you put it longer, it's probably going to make everything else sound laggy. But what you can
Yeah,
do
see,
is,
that's what I'm thinking. Is I need to go longer, maybe.
well, if I think it's worth fixing the conversation over worrying about the gap between the stories. It's just a bigger benefit. But there's 2 things you can do. Just change the way you introduce them. So I mean, I know there's not going to be a space in the gap, but literally that was one of the places when I was listening to the podcast where it always felt like there was a big gap. It was like, okay, why'd everybody shut up? And then you go, okay, next, and it was just too long of a gap. It really was.
Yeah. Well, you know what's happening is I'm waiting for somebody else to continue the conversation.
Yeah, I know.
And then nobody does, and so then and so it is natural in the way that we're doing it, because it's hard to judge when we're done talking.
Mm-hmm. But you can make it smoother where you don't feel, if it doesn't feel so sudden to you, by as you're waiting, and instead of saying, okay, next, Greg Hectus. Don't go like that. Say, kind of bow wrap it, and then say, and then bring up the next topic, and then pass it off to the next person.
I think what I'm saying I'm going to do is next time I'm going to double the numbers. I'm going to put, instead of 1 and 1.5, I'm going to put 2 and 3, and see what it sounds like.
You can try that, but it's going to put big gaps in the middle of all the conversation too.
Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how it sounds, and I think we'll try that because, yeah, I don't like how it does that, because I don't know. There needs to be more of a natural gap between the stories.
Well, the third option, if you're willing to let me do a little processing, is each time you know you're going to go on to a new article, and there's been a little bit of silence, just clap, and I can see where the gaps need to be added. And that literally takes about 5 minutes to fix. You just delete the clip out, and then add a couple seconds.
And then we're starting to going down the editing road. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
That's what a lot of the podcasts do.
Because when we're in season and we're trying to do this on a race night, I got to get it out before the race starts, and there's no time to do all that. So.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. Podcasts adjust the time they put it out all the time. I mean, it would have changed when it was coming out if we had to change the day anyway.
Yeah. I'd just rather get it out before the race starts, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know about this A Open. How long is it?
About an hour. It's just the smoother conversation in the regular topics is a bigger benefit than the stories being a little tight. If you just change the way you transition each story, you can make it feel like it has a natural gap. And if you listen to any real broadcast, they don't wait 3 or 4 seconds before they go on to the next podcast. They're trying to pile as much content as they can. It's just the way that they transition it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to run this. I'm right in the middle, or I just started the new graphic driver for NVIDIA installation. So I don't know if it's going to be done.
When did that come out?
I don't know, but I had it up. I saw an alert here, and I clicked it, and it kind of pissed me off because the NVIDIA GeForce, it made me log in.
Oh.
Which, you know, I don't like to make logins unless I have to, but it wouldn't proceed without logging in. You know, like sign in with Facebook or whatever.
Mason, did we get the same practice session?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna just try your V2, see how it feels.
Time for it.
I might watch if it gets done. I don't know.
When I'm gonna tell you right now, when I listen to the podcast, the story disjunctness, I mean, it sounds like it flows to me. It's so much easier to listen to. Now 2 or 3 may still be okay.
There's definitely some good conversation going on.
The content, yeah, it's really good. Yep, I agree there. Yeah, imagine a time when we didn't have a lot of content. It's been a long time. Right now, it's like there's plenty to talk about.
Oh yeah. So you're interested in doing that idea, the peak drivers?
You know, I kind of like it. It kind of reminds me of Jeff Gluck's 12 questions interviews that he's been doing, where he has a set questions. They don't change. He asks drivers throughout the year the answers to these questions, and that was his one of his podcasts. And it's kind of like that, but maybe we do it with 6 questions instead of 12, or something like that. And so I kind of like that idea. It would give us something to read on air, but it also kind of showcase these drivers, and so I kind of like that. I don't know about the whole guest thing really, but if we can get the material from them, like get their answers and be able to read those on air, that would be cool. And I think if you could get a lot of people, you might get a lot of them to be able to participate if you just, send them a Google form and have them fill it out or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking there at the bottom, like, but they would be willing to appear at some point.
Right, and then we can get a list and contact if you wanted. Yeah, see, the thing is with so much content we have, when you get into these special guests, I don't want them to be turned into an hour interview, and then there's no regular show, so to speak. And we can do that if we want to have separate, podcasts or one-offs, if we have somebody special. But I've had like Ray Alfalo on a couple times, and he just does the 10 questions, and that's a little bit more, and that's it, hangs out for the topics. And so I don't want to get into this part where we're like, interview these long interviews.
Right, no, I got you. Yeah, I just want to do something.
I want to be Rutgers Kev.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That last one was hard to listen to. You listen to it? The like 15-year-old?
Well, at the moment I realized who his guest was and the age of the guest, and he was asking these kind of weird questions like, do your parents know that we're doing this? And, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird. I tried. I listened to the whole thing, but it was so weird.
That's where I stopped. No, I'm not a regular listener, but I was curious because it said something like big news or lots of news or something. I'm like, oh, well, that sounds cool. I wonder what I missed.
Nothing.
Of course. It jacked up my display.
Is there a separate tool in sim racing apps that does just the temperature back temp? Is it towards the bottom?
Yep. weather, I think.
Okay, I'll have to look at that. Because I like running the digital dashboard on there. But it doesn't have the track temp.
I run the crew chief large on my big display. It's got everything.
This is gonna be a good lap. Can feel it. Oh shit!
Oh, is it gonna split? It's got 26 people in it.
I can't remember if it did the other night. I think it does. I think there's 2 splits. At least
You
there has
only
been.
get 12 or 13 per event.
Have you made a bunch of changes since V2, Mason?
Yeah, I'll send you a V4 over here. I just did. I don't know how it is on the long run.
This one, I don't know. It felt great the other night, but it feels really tight now.
I know. That's the thing. There you go. I sent you one. You could try either taking a click of ballast out.
Well, I'm just going to try your V4 first, see what you've already done.
Yeah, or lower the cross weight.
Yeah, it's up to 31. It'll split. Yeah, this turn's a little better. I can already feel it just in 2 corners.
I'm gonna ghost it. I'm gonna ghost you guys.
10-4.
Hey, Mike, afterwards, I need your help trying to see if you can access a setting on the website, because I cannot as an editor. I'm not an admin, I'm an editor.
Okay, well, if we need to switch you to an admin, we will.
Okay, or that. But it may actually have to be just the one who owns the actual account. I don't know.
Alright, yeah, we'll look.
I posted a video earlier to Greg, because he is an admin. See if he could do it. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to hit the restroom while this loads.
To me, it looks like it was one. I don't see David. Oh, yeah, there he is.
Oh wow, they threw us all in one. Usually they split it. I'm interested to see how I do against these guys, because I haven't raced against a lot of them yet this week.
I'll probably be off headset till you start, but I'll be back.
10-4.
Going somewhere?
You just getting off headset until we start.
All right, what did you do for Q? Are you just using the other Q setup, or?
And the one that I said Q setup, I am gonna run it. It didn't do as good as it did the first night we ran it, so I don't know. It's old, but I mean, Brent and I got it up there, but these guys must have worked on their shit.
You can't run 100 tape, can you?
Yeah, I did. You can only get one lap in, but you can't run a second lap and expect any speed. So, we'll see. It's qualified me in the top 10, so it's not a trash setup.
Oh, dude. Well, I guess I'm not using sim racing apps. It literally just glitched on me. Must be the bottom in the split.
Yeah, that 48.4 is the real time.
I'm not gonna get a 48.
Is that up too loose for you?
No, it was really tight.
Which one did you run?
Qualify setup.
Huh. With which steering?
I just went with whatever it was when I downloaded it, I guess. I forget to check that.
Are you going below the white
14.1.
line?
Usually, yeah, but I couldn't get down there. I may have just been overdriving it, I don't know.
Where are you braking at?
A little bit before the 1.
Huh. That's weird. It's also weird that I just beat Daniel Wilborn in his qualifying lap. He must have fucked up. Because he is one of the eSport Racing Group guys, and he's fast.
Brad Mahar is a beast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's fucking 4 tenths in front of me.
I still owe Greg a favor because I accidentally wrecked him out of a Chicago race.
Which one?
On the very
Greg
first lap.
Greg who?
Girk.
Shit, outside pole.
He accepted my, yeah, not bad. He accepted my apology, but I still felt shitty for it. All right.
Shit, man. 4 tenths? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck to you too.
I out-qualified my number. At least I did that.
That's good.
Yeah. Huh. Trading page didn't update. Not cool.
I really like this guy, my old teammate Jose. This is Ally Financial Schemes. That lightning bolt one that I had, and I like this one too.
So I'm finally getting my Fanatec wheel on Christmas Eve, right before I have to leave to go see family. Well, I was one of those guys who pre-ordered the DD1, got delayed. I went ahead and used my coupon and got that free F1 wheel, and just ordered a CSL that I'll turn around and sell after the DD1 comes out. I already have the V3 pedals. I've had them for over a year. But I'm actually going to keep my Logitech shifter.
Thank you. I didn't think it was going to be that good.
It's a free button box, dude.
That Yogi guy, man. He gets me.
Notice how the stands aren't always full now?
No.
Oh, this backstretch here's turn we're looking at is empty. Almost.
You got full stands.
Or maybe, it must be because of the quality I have it set on.
That's interesting.
Try to get in a straight, get lined up here after turn 1. Clear off. It's all yours. Take what you want.
Tighter than I expected.
That was a good eye, James. I had to check up for him. Ooh, that was a terrible corner.
Try to keep her clean for the whole race.
Okay, I found something. I'm letting off the gas at 2 and braking at 1. I'm doing it just like Pocono. Tunnel turn. And I just destroyed a guy in the short chute. Like, well, past him.
I think I was too shallow in those corners.
Oil is up to 130.
Try to save tires.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Caution. Tenth place.
Where was the caution?
Never saw it.
I guess it
didn't
was the
split.
21 car.
Any adjustments, you think?
I like it.
I was getting hot, but I stayed at right about 130. It doesn't turn red till 140.
Yep. It's right up there.
I'm gonna try running
track
that
temps 109.
page 2 that you run for a while.
Yeah, my FOV changed. I reset my monitors and I can't see as much with the page 2, so I've been leaving it at page 1.
Oh, that's weird. I can see everything. I can see my shifter. Give me the tires.
Messed me up being so close to him.
go real hard out, real hard.
Boy.
It's like he ghosted into you.
He did. I'm glad he did and didn't run through me. Right front was 97.
Although I don't know if I got to tell you, I did get promoted to Division 2.
For this season?
For this season, yeah.
Congratulations.
Last season I was 3. I'm still Division 3 in road.
Mason, you're close enough to get to Division 1 by February.
I don't know if I want to be.
Might as well.
I'm currently leading Division 2.
Good.
Y'all make sure and tune in for me and Greg's streams on the Road to Pro run. I'll actually post that one.
You need
if I don't get to figure out the auto posting.
You need to get to 500 more iRating and you're there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the cutoff has traditionally been around 3,500.
10-4.
But with more or less people, that number can go up or down, so. So David, watch out for Robert Roush. He's a wrecker.
Oh, he raced me so hard. I mean, he was clean.
He's a dive bomber too.
Okay.
He was on my outside, and we had like 30 lap tires, and he pinned me down. Didn't wreck me, but
he gained 1,000 IRR in just a month.
Shit.
I don't know what.
They stopped wrecking people.
He's farming somewhere. He must be. He used to be down where I was.
Go take a look at his stats.
Did this 14 car take tires, you think?
I didn't pay attention. He stopped. Yeah, everybody stopped. I don't know if he took 4.
I mean, I guess it would be okay to take 2.
Actually, his pit stop length was 14.2 seconds.
Wow, he got a good one then. Like,
so one guy took 2. That's the 29 car, which is right next to David. He had an 8-second stop.
I was just surprised because the 14 car wasn't behind me before, right?
David, watch out for that 29.
2 tires, yeah.
And he's got a low I rating.
Yeah.
1,067.
I'll just go passive and let's see. I'll let him go.
If he spins out,
if he dives.
He'll go to the right, not left.
Yeah. I'll just let him go if he dives. I've learned my lesson on trying to fight dive bombers.
See this guy beside me has the main performance PC on there?
Yep. Yeah, that guy's got a good I rating, 6921.
Yeah.
Somebody's typing in chat in the message. Sure.
Alright. See if I can get a better start this time.
I just took a real tentative start. I'm kind of mid-pack. And it's early. Are we in a one-stop window, Mason?
Yeah.
Going real early every time. Watching Mason, you're all clear.
I accidentally went 3 wide and didn't know it until my spotter said. Oh boy.
So, think we stay out here?
Yeah.
What are we turning? 3 corners? Or a lap? So Mason, I actually have Mahler 1 playing in my headphones right now.
Very nice.
It's actually my in my workout playlist. It's just the finale from, but which actually makes good workout music. Dude, those 2 cupcakes today when I've been on keto were like cocaine. I was exploding. I felt like I was tweaking or something while I was lifting. I was so hyper. They're juking like they're going in. 2 takers, 3 takers, 4 takers in front of me.
They were committed though. The one car was trying to get me.
7 stayed out.
I just don't. I mean, you're not getting anything on fuel.
No, this is the right call. David, you just got a ton of track position. Good job.
4 spots.
I went to the trainer yesterday, and it was
8 stayed out.
It was measurement day, and he said because my numbers were shitty, he was like, "Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't."
Well, I weighed in last weekend, and I've dropped 10 pounds, with one of it being muscle, in about 3 weeks. But there were 2 small cupcakes. They were there. I was like, I'll eat them because I knew I was about to get to work out. So I just turned them into my pre-workout meal. And seriously, it's just a whole different feeling when you have carbs in your blood compared to when you don't. I had kind of wished it had been a leg day instead of. I probably should have done a leg day instead of arms, and just flipped them around. Because I'll be back in keto flu tomorrow.
I just want to not be a fat ass.
Oh, I don't know if you've ever seen my befores. You can go through my Facebook profile and see some of the old pictures. I was pretty damn heavy for my size.
I don't know how you guys do it. I don't exercise at all.
It's become a hobby that I look forward to.
Yeah, it's just I put it in my daily, or not daily, but weekly routine. And I didn't like it until I got a trainer to like actually give me exercises.
Yeah, I had somebody to. I started working out with one guy who got me off to a good start, and then the owner of the Mexican restaurant in the small town that I work in, he was like, "Man, you should come work out with me at the community center." And so I started going with him and this other guy, and they pushed me to a level I never thought I would get to. And now it's just it's a hobby. It's something I love doing just as much as racing. So racing, playing music, and lifting. That pretty much will fill my life up. You know, and I teach to pay the bills. But I teach music, so it's still fun.
Well, yeah, we have a gym at work, and there's people I work with that will take their lunch break and go to the gym instead of going and eating lunch.
Can you eat lunch at a different time?
I wouldn't have enough time
like
in lunch
break.
break.
Their desk?
A short workout for me is an hour.
I don't do more than 45. Well, an hour by the time I get in there and do everything.
A short workout's an hour. Sometimes if I'm just really feeling it, I'll go 2 hours. I'll throw in a couple of extra exercises or extra sets.
What do you have left to like lift at the end?
If I'm doing legs, I can do it for 2 hours. There's tons of different things on legs.
Well, no, I mean like, but how are your muscles?
I've been doing it for years now, so yeah, I've got a lot of muscle endurance too.
How much rest time do you have between sets?
When I'm going heavy, usually about 90 seconds to maybe 2 minutes. And if I'm coming up on my heavy set, I'll do 3 minutes.
Oh, see, I do 45-second rest.
But yeah, see, that's interval training, which is not designed for muscle growth.
Right.
That's designed for burning calories.
I need it.
Now remember, this guy goes early, and I want you to remember that.
Right, I don't want to be beside him going in the corner though. I liked what the last restart was. But no, I see what you're saying. Try and get right behind him.
Right.
Because if we go too wide into one, I'm screwed. I'm getting freight trained.
But the gap he's getting at the jump is the gap he's maintaining on you, and if you can get that to be shorter.
True. Got 28 laps of fuel in the tank. We have 51 to go. So
you don't need to be single file till you get to one. So I mean, go when he goes.
Yeah.
It'll be right after that car ducks off. So.
Wasn't too bad.
Okay. It was for me. I lost 2 spots on the go. Oh, God.
Wow.
Okay, now we didn't even use the tires at all there.
Is involved. I'm gonna try to find a replay.
Billingsley, look for Billingsley, number 18. He was the one who got hit.
"16 came down into the 12 on the restart on one. Took out the 27 and others. 30 involved. 27.
Stay down, Mason.
Yeah.
I lost 2 spots on the restart. I just was just a little bit late. Well, I lost one. No, it was 2 spots. I was 5th, now I'm 7th. I thought NIS was not in season right now.
See that 3 car has the David Cater Memorial on the hood?
Yep.
I think he needs a long run for a setup to get in, I would guess. So David, are you running the V4?
Yes. It's been inconsistent because I'm not really getting consistent entries into the turns yet. I haven't really found all my marks, I don't think. A couple times I've let off at 2 and broke at 1, and it just went right through the corner like a dream. A couple times it got really tight.
It might be bottoming out on the front end. I didn't check it. I lowered the left front spring rate by 2 clicks and went up on the right rear spring rate by 2 clicks. That's the only difference between the V2 and the V4.
Do you know if Bagley signed up for that OSRL?
No, he didn't. Unless he's racing tonight, I don't know. He wasn't in any of the other races, so there's still a spot, I think. I'm sure they would stick him in there.
Oh, he would definitely get a waiver. Like, here's a charter.
Oh, if you give him a charter, we'd definitely let him race.
Really?
Jeff's a stickler for the rules.
It's interesting. I guess if you have the crowd setting turned down a little, instead of turning the quality of the crowd down, it just doesn't show as much of the crowd.
Interesting. Just renders less objects.
Yeah, because right now the stands on the far end are empty at the end of that stretch.
It's either full for me because I got everything jacked up. My frame rate's 94 now, but it's usually 70 something when we're racing.
I bounce between 40 and 90. but I haven't had any crashes since the firmware update came out for the Oculus. Yeah, I can see the crowd appearing. Oh, excuse me, appearing as I go around. You know, it's a bad sign when you're yawning in the middle of a race.
These are brutal. These cautions at Indy. They're really
probably
long.
Same length as Talladega, right? Pretty close.
Right. It's very long. Yeah.
Well, it's a 2.5 mile track, so yeah.
At this restart, I'm going to watch from David Hall. I'm off to your left, out your left window about 30 yards, and up.
Oh, cool. You just set up like a custom camera?
Yeah.
Or adjust a little? One of the streams I just recently put up was showing the beginnings of an iRacer podcast, Camaro. I probably will have it, I should have it done tonight. I just got to drop a couple more logos in.
I can see most of the field because of my triples.
Have you ever recorded anything on your triples?
But it doesn't show good because you don't show it on triples, right?
Right.
I'm
so
pretty
it
sure Greg
just
only
record one
shows
screen.
his central screen.
Yeah, if you have triples, you have to just show it.
I need to get Greg on the line.
Whereas on mine, you can see me when I turn. You can see where I turn my head, what I'm looking at.
Right. How many laps fuel you got, Greg? David?
Well, I can't see sim racing apps because it glitched.
Oh, okay.
I've got 55 liters in here.
That guy on the outside of you is a wrecker, David. The Black 6.
Is that Robert Bush?
Yeah. If he gets a run, let him go or whatever. But be tight here. Be tight.
Yeah, I'm doing this Mark Martin style.
Okay, he's looking. He's looking.
Yeah, he's already got it. I didn't get a good entry.
I just hit your mark. Save tires. The 14 up there looks real aggressive.
Car didn't like this tire run.
Yeah, you need to pit next caution.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Oh boy. Just turned my fastest lap.
Keep in it, keep in it, keep in it.
Overdrove it. He's gonna cross me over. What'd you do? Just back out of things, Mason?
Oh, I got fucking freight strained.
The higher IR guys are gathering to the front. See that in the statements.
Yep.
Overdrove that one because I was distracted.
You guys are kind of by yourselves now. Let's try to draft off each other. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna cruise behind him.
I just kind of push up there. So you need to get a little closer.
Ooh, that got tight.
Put the wall up in front of me, he's going low. Yeah, it's getting tight right there.
Yep.
There. Go low.
I'm just gonna make it stick. At all.
They're stacking up behind you. He's looking. He's there.
Yeah, he's there.
All of them are.
I ain't looking to fight right now.
Yeah, so whatever setup I had must have been a short run setup. Sorry.
Say what?
Said my setup that I made must be a short run setup, not a long run setup.
Yeah, don't feel too bad for me yet. I mean, we've only turned, what, 5 laps? But that could be the case. I don't know.
Looks like the left front's dragging compared to the other cars.
Said left front is dragged.
Yep. I'll be back.
I got loose coming off a 2 that time. It's too tight. It's push loose. I'm gonna add a click to the right rear. I'm really starting to wonder if I'm gonna have to mute him.
Oh, I know. The lap thing we should pit on. Never mind.
Alright, I'm adding a half a pound to the right rear. Any other ideas?
Do left front and right rear.
The same adjustment?
Yeah, add a half pound.
Can you go take a look at it, Mike?
I think he stepped away for a second. Right front's at 90.
Same. 90 on the right front, 95 on the right rear.
Need to save hard.
Okay, what?
Need to save hard.
I didn't feel like I was running hard.
No, gas. We're like right on the edge.
Engine off.
Considering coming down, but 0.4 short.
My crew chief just said my fuel is fine. Of course, it's under caution, so you may be calculating it wrong.
Wait, it's the two to like the on sim racing apps, the 2 laps is green, but the worst is not.
Well, that's going to be determined by your hot lap, not your, you know, your mileage gets better as your lap times go down.
Sure.
Or up, up. As your speed goes down.
Why is he still talking? I don't know how that 11 car got past me.
You lost some, you lost some spots because you were like 3 spots in front of me.
I know. I think it was because I was behind that 6 car, and he like jacked on his brakes. Well, there we go. I'll take that. Right, I am green on fuel to the end.
I've been running the engine off except for when accelerating and putting the clutch in.
Yep. Thank goodness. One car is no longer the leader. That's interesting. Oh, why that left car is so slow?
Lost all my momentum. What's the track temp?
So crazy how this thing drives like a different car when there's nothing around you.
Well, I don't know how much of aero push they have in the sim, but at least when you're drafting, you're going to go into the corner naturally faster.
Right.
You have to compensate for that on the road a lot. At Road Atlanta, especially on the big long stretch before the chicane, if you're right behind somebody and you brake at your qualifying point, you'll blow the chicane.
Man, those Indy cars at Indy.
I'm just having trouble getting down the corner.
Put some rear brake in it.
I already had it to -2.5.
Oh.
Okay. I think I needed to roll it back to begin with. I usually like to run more rear brake.
Starting to get a little tight.
Past the 8 and the 11.
Nice.
He almost crossed me back over because I had to enter so low in turn 1. I think I can get away with more tape on the next stop. Well, if we stop.
I think I need to put a little bit, another click of left rear track bar in to fix the entry.
Alright, hang on. Add to the track bar?
No, we can't change the track bar in game. Shit, just hit the wall coming out of the corner.
What is it that you can change? The sway bar?
The spring perch is essentially what you're changing.
Oh, somebody just spun going into the pits hard. The 8 car. So he's got a black flag to boot, and he hit the wall. I'm losing a little drive off now because I'm having to turn the wheel so much that I can't go full throttle.
Hey.
You get a position?
I was watching the wind is changing a lot. As high as 19 mile per hour.
Shit.
Fluctuate down to 7 up to 19.
Question is, which way is it going?
It says southwest.
And which way is that on the train?
I don't know. I was just thinking that. How could we figure that out?
Is there a real map? Sim racing apps?
Do that or just look it up on Google Maps.
I think there is a compass in sim racing apps though.
That adjustment did seem to help a little, Mason, though. It's taking longer to get snappy loose. And it's not severe.
Yep. Did you just do tires? Did you do the spring purge too?
Say what?
Did you just do the tires or did you do the spring purge too?
I did the tires. I'm finally pulling away from the 11 a little bit. 8 or 6 cars next, but I'm not gaining on him. He's staying right at 2 ahead.
Huh. P5. Mike, does it still look like my left front's digging?
Awesome.
I think you said it was left front.
Yeah, left front. Was a little...
Well, you don't have to worry if you hit the wall.
So let me see if I can figure this out. Mason, you're going north. Now you're going west. Now you're going south. Now you're going north. So the winds right now are 19 miles an hour from the west.
Oh. Can you see if I got damage, Mike? I just like barely snapped the wall, tapped the wall.
No, nothing on the right side really. The fenders are still flared out.
It was a real light scrape.
Oh, you're fine.
I mean, I was already straightened out and just I nudged it as I was getting ready to turn left into the next
you're
corner.
right front. Above the tires pushed up. Just a hair it's pushed up.
Scuffed, but not really damaged.
It's a little damaged. I would guess it's like under 10 seconds.
Well, hopefully it doesn't cost me a position. But I'm no longer gaining on 7 and 8.
And you pushed in the fender a little bit, and so you probably have a little less downforce. Now Mason, on the other hand, you've got all kinds of damage on the right rear.
That'd be why I can't probably catch this 14 then.
Yeah, it's all pushed in.
Tail slapped it earlier.
Yeah, like all the sheet metal's pushed up around the tire. The tire's like visible to the air.
Seriously?
Yep.
It hit that hard. Didn't give me any X's.
Maybe the 8 will wreck the 3. I mean the 6.
Ooh, that was bad. I got front end.
Now you got it. Now it's the whole side is not just the back. Keep your head. Keep it together here.
How much left? How long left?
Wish you would have lifted more knowing there's no front end.
Track has dropped to 98.
Take a P5.
I guess I'll take a top split P9 from number 15. But I would like a setup that turns a little bit better.
Yep, and it's probably because I lowered that left front. That's probably why it's not turning. It's probably dragging. So if I get that off the ground, we'll be good.
Right back.
Shit. Let's get too wide between the corners and scrape the wall. Take a caution.
How much is left here?
One more lap after this.
Yeah, the leader just took the white flag.
This compass thing is so cool. It has a red arrow that shows you where the wind is blowing from. And it changes dynamically based on where you are on the track.
Well, a clean P9.
Run.
I used to be a back marker in top split, so this is an improvement.
Yeah, you should gain some IR there.
Yeah, I mean, I think this setup is actually half decent. You know?
It was a lot better with a tire pressure adjustment.
Yeah. Yeah, getting that front end off the ground probably is what it was.
Yeah, I made that, I guess, that tiny mistake where I just barely flipped the wall when I was driving straight. I tried to cheat over too far getting ready for the entry.
Want to take a picture, Dave, or did you get out of your car already?
Shit. Sorry.
That's okay.
Have it.
You can just take a picture of me.
Actually, I'm gonna stay loaded so that I can work on the skin a little more. I'll just leave the stream up if you want to watch the work. But first, Mike, are you still here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a link, and I want you to watch this. It's a 1.5-minute video, and then see if you're able to do that on your Facebook page to make the streaming thing work.
Hold on, I got the picture, Mason. Stop right there.
I want to get a little smoke rolling over it. What do you mean you could see my tire? You can't see my tire.
From the back. I was looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, I got a good picture.
You got it?
Nice.
All right.
Thank
you. Ready
you.
for that link, Mike?
Yeah, put it in TeamSpeak.
Instead of Messenger?
Either way.
It should work. If it doesn't, let me know.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, cool. So it's just a real short description, but the little thing where you can view Facebook as the page, I can't do that. I'm curious if you can, and then if you can, I need to give you the channel code so that you can then put it in there.
We're getting 50 iRating. I'll take it. David, you gained 38, so you're at a 2601.
Not bad. Those points won't do very much good though. I don't probably won't even make the first page this year.
No, you're 17th right now.
Really? Okay.
Yep. 5 points behind 16th.
Well, I'm nowhere near the first page at IMSA.
And only 138 behind me.
The first 2 tracks at IMSA so far have been terrible tracks for me. Though I'm finally getting decent at Road Atlanta. The last race, I forgot to put my fuel back in, and then I got speeding after I refueled. So I was 2 laps down from the get-go.
So the fastest lap in this room that we were just in is a 49.07 in race trim. I was a half second off with my fastest lap. What the hell?
Well, he's a 47 iRating, 4,700.
Well, yeah, but
he's alien, man.
Okay, so yeah, I can do stuff like that. Like when I post the podcast, I'm on SoundCloud and I can push the Facebook thing and it comes up and it shows my personal profile, but there's a drop down arrow and it says on a page you manage. You click that and I see all the pages I manage and then I pick the page.
Okay, so just watch that. If you could go through the steps in that video, and I'll give you the actual link to my YouTube channel where you insert it, and let's see if you can get it to work. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream.
Okay, so you actually want to use this app that's called Color?
If you can put it in, and
Okay.
and then we link my string to it, and it should auto
Okay,
post.
let me look at this again.
I got the Daytona race. I'm gonna step away for a second and be back.
I'm gonna post the link to my channel because I don't think it actually works by typing in just the Bandman. I don't think it's specific enough.
Okay.
So there's the link to the channel. And
all right, I'm gonna listen to this just a
all right.
Okay, so I tried to follow the steps, and I got to the Kueller YouTube app page, and the most recent post, 2015, it says, since this is the free app, thus the lack of resources to maintain it, we're sorry to announce this app will shut down May 1st, 2015.
Okay.
So
never mind then.
yeah,
Can't use that
it does.
way.
Nope.
All right. I'll do another Google, but I'm probably gonna have to go the route that Greg's doing. I just don't want to stream to 2 channels.
Well, why would you have to?
Because Twitch, well, I guess I could just drop YouTube and switch over to Twitch.
No, you shouldn't have to do that at all.
Well, do you know how to make a YouTube video automatically post to the Flossy site? Or do I have
Let
to
me
go
look
in
at
and type it
let
every
me look
time?
at the YouTube page. Because if you can do it, it's not in Facebook you would set it up, it's in YouTube you would set it up.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm looking around, but I don't see it. But when you go to post a video, isn't there a way to like share it to social media as part of that experience?
I don't post a video. I just click start streaming in OBS.
Right, but that moment before you hit start, don't you have to have like some kind of setup where you put a name to it and
No. It just immediately starts streaming as soon as I press
so you're
start.
using OBS. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do what you're wanting to do. So what is Greg's method?
There's an app that works with Twitch.
It's called what?
I don't know. He hasn't shown me yet.
Oh. Yeah, if we go to Tifosi Racing on Facebook and I go to settings, there's a lot of stuff in here, but I don't know if there's anything that controls that. What if you can post to Facebook Live?
Well, I suppose, but if I did that, it would just show up on my page. It wouldn't show up on Tifosi.
No, but you're an editor for Tifosi, and you should be able to select it. So that's, I think, the answer. So look into that. And this video I'm watching says exactly what you said. Keep in mind, live streaming to multiple destinations will double your bandwidth upload speeds.
Yeah,
Required.
that was another concern of mine. And Greg says that he has a stream, he has a site that he basically uploads. He has an app that he uploads to it, and then it copies the stream somewhere else and sends it out to save him bandwidth, is what he says. But if I'm gonna stream on Facebook Live, I might as well just stream on Facebook Live and drop YouTube. I don't want to stream in two places. I don't want to keep up with streams in two or three different places.
Well, why don't you just try that next time? Why don't you just try to do a Facebook Live only stream? Can you do that in OBS is really the... Because that's what you're using to send the stream out, so you'd have to use...
I want to finish this skin, or at least upload this work I've done so far on the skin. Now, Greg streams on Twitch, so if I go over to Twitch, I'll probably drop YouTube and just do Twitch. I just don't want to keep up with both.
Okay, so it says the easiest way to go live on your Facebook page via your computer is use the button at the top of the page. However, the traditional way is go live from your page is use publishing tools, then click videos, then click live, then copy the key, the stream key. And that's how you get the key that you put in the OBS.
So is that for streaming Facebook Live?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, there it is. I found it. So I'll tell you how to click there. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm checking something on my paint job that I did. I just want to check the one adjustment that I made, and then I'll abandon it for now. Yeah, I like how it looks.
Yeah, so go to Tifosi Racing Facebook page, then settings.
All right, let me get out of this. All right, I'm gonna